but we'll just have to see, because Peterbot was treating those that last showcase as if he was in a creative match, the way he was building and flexing as a solo in the end game. But honestly, it just goes to show that this team has got what it takes to perform at the top of the top. You put them in a, you know, a 250 of the best, doesn't matter, they're up there somewhere in the upper echelon. And look, 6 eliminations once again as we're tuned in here, so every game seems to be trending in their direction.
I mean, their lowest elim match today was in their first game with a 4th place finish, 8 elims. Everything after that, it's just been all top 10 finishes for starters from Pollo and Peterbot in the lobbies they participated in so far. And with 6 elims, again, already being accrued in this match, Monster, I can expect that Peterbot and Pollo, they're not just playing for elims either. I mean, this placement so far, especially for it not being set lobbies, to be this consistent, that's what you kind of expect and ask for from some of these veteran players. And Peterbot and Pollo, they're certainly delivering on more than just mechanics here.
Yeah, you can see the standings just a bit ago showing that they're up there with the likes of Re and Ritual, who have also just playing exceptionally well so far. But TK and Bacon have something to prove here. This is the second time now we've actually seen them in Peterbot's lobby too, so it just seems like they're on that same cadence, making end games, queuing up right around the same time. So where there is a lot of volatility and a lot of randomness to occur, I mean, at the end of the day, if you're playing as great as you can be, you're going to kind of have still somewhat of a system, right? A formula, if you will, that you can expect. TK, however, though, about the worst that we've seen him so far alongside Bacon. Both teams hurt here. This is Sticks in 4-11 right now, trying to push right now. Bacon not getting a chance to breathe at all as Sticks tries to grab the wall there. Almost caught him up, but just wasn't quick enough.
TK and Bacon doing a great job at basically just preventing Sticks from looking to capitalize on that initial shield crack. And now it's going to be TK, the sneaky little slide around meta, hoping to stay standing just a couple moments longer, but no, TK with the elimination finish there. So now it's going to be TK just continuing to move closer to this bridge, but seems like they drew some unwanted attention here, as now TK doing his best to try and tarp up, just kind of get an idea of where some of this pressure is being applied from. As you can tell, a lot of builds west of him.
You can see, though, they were kind of out at their teams, recognizing, hey, wait a second, that's not completely safe. The shot's about to come in. Meanwhile, Team Moose, Hoop here on the pressure. Team below them, though, in the tarp. I wonder, did they know Champo was there with Decay? They're at 3 elims now as they pull this team on down into their territory, and already clean set of elims there. Okay, so the full refresh is in. The verdict has been cast. Coop doesn't want anything to do with this team. He's like, all right, you guys got it.
At the same time, though, Decay and Champa don't seem all that interested in trying to actually go for a full punish on that solo instead. Decay recognizing a little bit too much pressure being applied from Yumi and Vert. So instead, Decay had to fall back for the time being, but Yumi, Vert just continue to try and break some of these other team builds around them. Rapix gonna fall right through the floor at it, and just like that, Vert, Yumi, they add another one to their elimination count.
Oh,
but Yumi
no.
Immediately blown up for it from above. And that's part of the problem of playing on low ground. If you don't have that edit above you quick enough, I mean, it's just like open season for the high ground teams.
Yeah, the sad part, he was trying to recycle that crash pad Junior there, but just a bad call, bad play there. Should have kept somewhat of a ramp overhead, but he did not put it down in time and gets punished for it. Peterbot, Pollo, team that we tuned in with to start. The train, though, is coming through to put it there. But its influence here onto the lobby. Luckily, there is, of course, the builds holding on the edge there, but just pure destruction, you know, just Fortnite things happening on the low ground.
It might have worked out in Peterbot and Pollo's favor, though. Just having some of those builds broken up, disorienting some of the teams that are on that mid-ground section. And now Peterbot, grapple blade forward, just continuing to build up, maintain height. He's got the metal cones placed in the great positions. Vorks and other players that are trying to see where they can jump around, grapple blade around, but again, this high ground terrorizing that's taken place from Pollo and Peterbot, it is just causing so much restriction for teams that are in this secondary height, mid-ground, even the low ground layers. And again, that's just what you would expect from an experienced team playing the high ground. They're just not going to give any sort of leeway to everyone else scurrying underneath. Beautiful shot, though, from Vert, getting that immediate elimination onto Blink, but doesn't get an opportunity to look for any sort of material refresh. Kind of tell that Blink just didn't have much to work with.
Not to mention he's by himself with a snipe from above from Pollo. Doesn't drop the moment to take advantage there and find himself an elim there. Vert almost had a big opportunity there to break towards the placement points. Meanwhile, TK falls to the zone as well. So Veteran starting to get eliminated here, taking out the lobby. This is going to give Peterbot and Pollo a lot of runway to work with here. So for everyone else, it's about putting up your chance, getting in and trying to make this this opportunity for yourself. Chimp and Sires in another round here as well. So far, so good. Another end game for Chimp. 4 elims as well. The zone's going to do its damage, though. It does seem like Chimp gets caught on the edge of the zone there by Poppin, so pretty bad spot to find himself in. All in all, though, 20 players condensed on this final zone here. Very, very tough spot to play off of.
Just look at Sires, though. Huge.
Wow.
Back-to-back pump action. Now that's going to be just enough of a refresh to keep Sires tarping forward. Down to only 2 builds yet again, though, but still just a massive clutch finding that double elimination. It just doesn't seem like that duo had any idea he was pulling up right behind them, but one duo that's been on top of the lobby the entirety of this match so far and just continuing their reign of terror. It's Peterbot with another easy elimination there onto Poppin. Pollo following suit. 10 for Peterbot, 7 for Pollo. We were asking for 20 and they might just deliver.
I mean, we talked about this. Peterbot just does not respect the lobby. He saw that there were 20 players alive. Most people would wait. He comes down. He gives up his strong positioning to get into the mix here. He was getting bored up there with nothing to do. And down he comes, and it might just cost him, but no. They still close out strong. Pollo finishes out the deed on the back edge of the zone there, and they find themselves an 18 elimination win. This feels like they're on something of a back-to-back explosive runs here.
And what's even more insane is they were in second place on the leaderboard heading into this match without a victory royale because of their strong placements and eliminations. So now, when you get 18 elims and the VR, you can only expect that to mean good things. But that's what we'll have the dust to basically be able to dictate for us later on, is how strong exactly Peterbot and Pollo have just elevated their possible positioning on that leaderboard.
And there it is. You can see Pollo here playing the high ground here. He's got eyes on the entire field, but there was a player trying to heal off. It just wasn't going to be enough. And for Peterbot and Pollo, they finally take another win there. That's going to put them up on the standing. So we got to hear from Zeke after that one.